Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Disco Elysium. I am your humble bard, Tim. In the previous session, we went for a bit of a wander behind a curtain in a bookshop, discovering some mysteries in there. There's a door we've got to get through, and an ice cream fridge we've got to try and open. But we also did a bit more investigation on this body. I myself am pretty certain I know what's going on with it, but I've got to prove it within the game. I've still also got to track down my gun. That's apparently my I pawned it when I wasn't before I was dead in my previous life. So anyway, that's where we are now. For those of you who've been watching this from the beginning, you might notice the audio is going to be a bit different. The first 3 sessions that I did of this were done without the streamer mode. I didn't realize there was a thing for that, and the episodes were actually getting all copyright struck. So these episodes now have the streamer mode active, so the music is probably going to be quite different from before. Alright, so where was I? We've got to equip and complete. Okay, that is shit. Okay, I was equip and complete volumetric shit compressor. Thought. Oh, hang on, was this? Hang on. Yes, this was this bit here. Okay. Yeah, there's thought cabinet. This is a thing I discovered as well. It's rather upcoming for a cop. Complete and small. Achieve the solid level of shit compression. Squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes, or do something similar with the 2 hemispheres. Talk to people. Maybe that will help. All right, cool. So let's go around and. Oh, what did I do? You want to stop? I wanted to go back. All right. This one here as well. Yes, the side alley and the footprints in the mud, yeah. Alright. Anyway. So at the moment we don't really have any clear direction on where we're supposed to go, so we're sort of just clicking around at this stage.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
Okay then. Well, I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
I guess I need directions.
Of course. Where to?
What is up north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
Okay, and to the east?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
Okay.
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think.
Mm-hmm. Other side of
Some kind of accident, probably.
Other side of the
Just
canal?
coast.
Okay.
There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Right. And then to the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet.
Uh-huh.
There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Right. Cool.
No problem. Of course. I won't...
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Oh, okay, that's right. I had to inspect stuff. Can I borrow your gloves then?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Thank you. Cool. Let's... it goes in the glove slot. Alright. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do this because I keep throwing up every time I get close to this thing.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse.
What's so
activity.
bad?
It's
Yeah.
about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Put skill points into endurance to open this white check. Alright, so I've got to level up. Alright. Let's talk to this dude then. I don't think he's got anything to say. No. What was it when I got to here? A little... Yeah, that. Oh, okay. So it's indicating that there's something to...
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
I will pat it to poor little viewer.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
I'm wearing gloves. Actually, hang on. I want to...
This coin operates a thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Oh, Kuno. Right.
That's Kuno on the lens.
Yeah.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. You know this to be the Star of Pericarnassus, or the Cairo, the central symbol of the Pericarnassian Church, a star, a great moral height to be strived towards. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows.
Okay. I kind of get the feeling that Kuno is actually... if you spell it with a T instead of an O, that's probably what they're actually saying, but they just don't want to have to say it. Or they're using it like Smeg in Red Dwarf. Or, Frack in Battlestar Galactica.
Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
I wasn't going to measure you. What are you talking about?
René, you're a man
it's
with
these
a
guys.
fork in a
Okay.
world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, all right?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game.
Oh, I see.
Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Shouldn't I ask how to play the game?
No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
I'll just have a go at it. Why not? Ooh, an interaction. Okay.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work.
Let it go. Be the ball. Alright, feel the ball.
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it, probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory.
Okay.
Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrating, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready.
Take in the
A
surroundings.
chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
Yeah, man ball. So who am I?
An embodiment of pure motion. A fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency.
Okay.
Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
The inertia can be contained no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Let go be the bullet! Ah! Am I throwing this in the right direction? Oh, I'm not. Okay. Whoa. I shot... Did I just throw their ball into the... Okay.
Merde! Bordel de merde!
I just threw their ball away.
A whorehouse of shit. It wasn't whorehouse of shit. The shot was at least 23 meters. Probably 24, and then some.
Don't think I played
Nothing
this
to be
game right.
embarrassed about.
What the hell is your problem?
Problem? I don't understand.
You vandalized our game, son. We can't play petanque with 5 bull.
Oh, I understand. I thought it was shot put.
Well, it damn well isn't. It's petanque. You ruined a petanque game. We want our bull back.
Oh, I gotta get his bull.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Alright, I will get you another ball.
Good. Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
Questions.
Yes. Why did you come here? It's unlikely they know anything about the murder.
I don't know until I ask them.
Just talk. It'll smooth things over. Old people like attention.
Yeah, well. Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of the Whirling in Rags?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement.
Ooh.
But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. Can you
see,
really blame them?
like I said. Yeah, so this guy has been taken out by the unions. But you don't have a problem with the cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
So, again, you don't know any... Oh, fuck it, we'll just go with this.
I'm confident they are indispensable in
Like
regard to
policewomen
all
as well?
the paperwork and other administrative duties.
Yes, not to mention keeping the station tidy.
No man can afford to turn his eyes to the horizon if his rear isn't secured.
Of course.
If the women folk take care of that, then men can tackle the bigger issues.
Great minds think alike, Renee. You and I really seem to have it all figured out.
The RCM doesn't discriminate.
Shut up!
Women are held to the same standards as men, and as reflected in the quarterly statistics, are equally effective in their jobs.
Shut up!
Unlike men, they also have to deal with the very same mentality you two are displaying right now. If it weren't for this, you would not perform as.
He's crazy. Okay.
I'm glad at least some people keep a level head in these turbulent times.
Yep, so, well, thank you for your time. And I'm guessing it's the same conversation if I talk to the other guy.
I have really outdone myself. This is divine.
Ooh, yum sandwich.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat ass of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
Ooh.
René, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Do you know about the dead man?
Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
I still can't believe he's been there for a week. It's so ridiculous. So you know absolutely nothing.
No, officers, I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist. You are both good guys. I can see that.
Fair.
Then help them, you wimp.
Yes,
You have
fair,
plenty
yeah.
of shoulder with the ghost caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
He means caviar socialists.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
Odd. He doesn't seem to be lying, but there's something off here.
Well, so he would like to, but he can't because of other issues, yeah. So it sounds like you're holding back a little bit.
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly.
Oh dear.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard.
Okay, and who is Evart?
Evrard Claire. Everyone in Martinez knows the Claire brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
Aha!
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history. Only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea.
Right.
There he stands, proud, rigid and alone, like a cracking marble statue.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Yes.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
So we know he's a union member, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright. Well, that is all for now. Thank you.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
Indeed. And I don't want to take a bite of your sandwich because I think that seems rude. Alright, so we're getting a little bit of progress. What's our book telling us? Oh, the ball. Yeah. Oh, right. These are the... Okay, I get it. Yeah, enormous balls. Right. I guess maybe the pawn shop might have a spare ball I could get them. What do we have here? Oh. A healing item. What we got here?
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Rummage?
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses. Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show.
Yeah.
If anything, these lenses probably direct more.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material, very cool. UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
Let's see if I can find anything good.
No luck.
No.
Oh,
Alright.
that visor is perfect for you, officer.
Put it
You don't
back.
like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's get you some real shades.
I'll leave it for now. Alright. That's the speaker with the other stuff on top of it. What's in this case?
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes.
Don't be shy.
Save the economy. That sounds off.
It's through
You
the
find your
box.
hands deep in tattered and faded.
Economical, but also trendy. Look
We're
firsthand.
salvaging.
Something cold grazes your hand.
Oh,
Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind,
ooh,
summer,
ooh.
100% waterproof,
Ho ho.
and sport. All in different typefaces.
Hell yeah.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
Do I have that? Gives me +1 composure. Yeah, why
Gotta
not?
prepare for springtime, right?
Oh, is that my money? Yes, that must be my money. Okay, cool. Leave for now. Alright. What's this going on about?
Volumetric ship compressor.
Ah! Cool. I've completed that now.
Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars.
Damn.
Not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit's singularity lasts.
Okay, bonuses. All endurance white checks unlocked learning cap. Okay, cool. It's raised to 4. Sweet. Can I unlock anything else? No. Okay. What's this one? Okay, I've just got to get experience for this. Alright. Alright, so I think, now that I've spoken to enough people, then if that's the case... Map? The heck? Yes, it wants me to go back to the... And now that I got this awesome jacket, I'm going to wear that one. Oh, hell yeah, look at this sexy man. That's what we want to see. Now that I've got extra composure, I might be able to touch this corpse.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated. Ha ha ha. Again, every time it happens, it gets worse and worse. There's nothing more to throw up now. All that's left is crying and convulsing.
Damn it!
Riley at the same time.
I've got my shit compressed. How is this possible?
I'm at a loss as well. I could swear your shit was together, detective.
I don't know what the title of this episode is going to be.
Sometimes even that is not enough.
What do I do
Life
now?
Officer, you just need to be stronger. Learn to keep it in long enough for us to work. There's nothing else to do.
You can open this white check again by going to your character sheet and spending a skill point to upgrade your endurance. Gain new skill points by exploring and completing side tasks.
Alright.
It's okay if you don't make it today.
Son of a bitch! Alright, let's go find ourselves a ball. I mean, couldn't I just get like a peg or something? Rather than... It seems to be a lot more complicated than what it needs to be. I mean, I appreciate that it's a game, but this is getting fucking ridiculous. See if they've got a bowl, since I threw their ball into the river. Hey dude, you got a bowl?
Hello again. How can I help you?
Is Roy high? If yes, what's he on? Have any guns? Missing gun again. Just take care of now. So do this check.
Okay. Looking at his wares, talking to him. A guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked out loud.
Yeah, no, it's fine. No, it's a street light, speakers. Was there anything in here?
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags.
Yeah. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Okay, so I don't need a figurine just yet. Barbell. Oh, these are the different challenges, different areas, right? Okay, so I also have this. I can actually put hands and stuff into it, apparently, and trade them in. Because if I go dumpster diving, let's see what happens here. A sewer grate, a gateway to the... Oh. Oh, fingerless gloves. Alright, hang on. What do these gloves do? Interfacing. Not wear these cool gloves, yeah. A tracksuit jumper and fingerless gloves. I am so cool right now. Ooh, what do we have here? A white tank top. Oh, hello there.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face.
Okay, so she's not sad.
The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century.
Oh.
As golden as her smile. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter. Some cigarettes and food money. Maybe she's your...
Excuse me, ma'am, I'd like to ask you some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Grandma?
Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is grey like lead.
Well, I don't want to do this, but...
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, what do we got here? Ooh, some money. Foreign car, kept in good condition. It's missing its front. Ooh. Ah. Strong man.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
I have no doubt. What is going on here, sir?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Then I'm thinking no.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work!
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together.
Indeed.
Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
So which cause are you talking about? The right to work, obviously.
Rights of people.
Yes.
Rights of workers.
To have gainful employment. To make a salary. And feed their families.
His manner of speaking is wooden. The tone of voice bland and uninspired. Almost as if compiling replies from a set of learned phrases.
Well, regardless, I have some questions if you'd be willing to answer them.
Maybe you should ask them the questions.
What?
Like, why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
But
we have families to feed you.
Oh, he's blaming them. Oh, sitting on the railing. Okay, sure.
So do we, Scott.
So what is a strike? So who are all these strike breakers?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
Right.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do.
Okay, I get it. Oh, if this guy's military, maybe the other guy that got murdered wasn't necessarily he wasn't necessarily trying to break it up. He was actually a scab.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No.
Yeah.
They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
And... well, I want to get into the harbor too.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
I'm interviewing people about the murder that took place.
I know nothing about a murder.
Ooh.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting.
Absolutely nothing?
Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive.
Right to work!
It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
Well, that isn't really my area of expertise.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity.
Let us work!
I could ask him what his goal is, but I think I know what it is. He wants to work.
We were promised work. We'd be in there.
There it is.
Working. If the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you're unable to breach the entrance?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Head measurer.
Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind it.
You seem capable. How bad could he be?
Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry.
Interesting.
They're workers, not fighters.
So why don't you just talk to them then?
Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
Well,
it would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
so they're going to charge in and work even though they're not wanted? So how do they expect to get paid? That's the gun they... Ooh, okay.
Scab?
No.
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
No, I am a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but
like
then another
RoboCop.
cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
There's a murder.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
Yeah, well, I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing either. I don't even know what day it is.
Oh.
Don't tell me. It's a better day that way.
You see what's going on? I'm exploring.
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits.
Wait, is this the guy that's supposed to be a trained killer?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
If it's so simple, why did the scab leader warn you of the guards blocking the way?
So I can just walk in?
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Ah, okay. So who's Measurehead?
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk
Okay.
right past him. Then press the button to unlock the door.
Uh-huh.
Then go past him again.
Okay.
And you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
Okay, so it's actually quite difficult then.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best measure head in a physical confrontation. Or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Got it.
Sure.
Well, nice talk. I'm going. Excuse me, big man.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
How dare you?
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Oh god, it's Harley Quinn.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
I will say nothing and I will size him up first.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
I am, it's very impressive.
It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
I'll just puff my chest out.
What is this androgynous display of sexual maturity?
Oh! Are you hearing this?
Merely standing up makes you sweat profusely. Your breathing is erratic. Your own heartbeat in your ears grows frantic, and you feel your blood pressure rise.
Stop it! You are embarrassing yourself in front of this woman and your pedomorphic friend.
Oh, that's harsh. Maybe he'll die of embarrassment if I keep doing it.
This display of weakness may appeal to older women with a stronger maternal instinct, but it is a liability here on Battlefield Martinez.
Jean-Luc, his body is betraying his degeneracy pretty hard. Maybe you can ask him to leave.
Look, my body's unimportant. I'm with the police and I need to get into the harbor.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Aurora.
Okay.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Aurora emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Is it really that bad, Kim?
It's not good.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk, and drowned.
Damn. Look, alright, I'm an alcoholic. Can I get to the harbor now?
No, you don't.
Oh.
You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Show him the ham still got it.
Okay, I am the police and I need you to comply now. I'm going to die.
Jerking motions. Signs of a late-stage neurodegenerative disorder. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed.
Talking to someone on Reddit who just wants to troll me with large...
The genetic summit has halted.
Just blah 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 blah.
With sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
I don't... Yeah.
It is, baby, yeah.
Yeah!
You know it.
Oh yeah, baby.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
Now I just need to let me into the harbor.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Simonine Islands and to Boogie Street and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined.
Blah 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 blah.
Solution to this. You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. He would take you as one of his own.
Okay, it means I have to do that?
Well, not as such. What you do with the mastery of advanced race theory is up to you.
Okay, let's try.
You could reject the findings, sure, or accept them and become an advanced racist.
That's what I was thinking. This guy seemed like a racist.
Go ahead. Don't be shy. Just ask for race secrets.
Fuck me. No, you know, I'm not going to say anything on this time. Oh, you know what? Fuck it.
Inane popular culture lingo.
Yeah,
It is intellectually
I got nothing better to try.
uninteresting to sock any
Oh, here it goes.
infants such as you.
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand, and he's squeezing it. It hurts.
Yes, it does hurt. Ow.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
Nope, fuck you.
Your fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple. Pain shoots up into your brain as he's twisting it more and more.
The words to the song have changed. Say, I am a violent drunk.
Nope.
Your hand twists in his grip and the pain blinds you. Still, you press the words out of your swollen mouth.
Why don't you... Can you shoot him? Shouldn't you have a gun?
Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
Hang on, you serve the Union, aren't they white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
Uh-huh.
There must be some friction there. He's keeping it well hidden, however.
Alright, you keep telling yourself that.
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moral.
You got this, very tense music. I'm having this bloody debate here with a fucking racist. Just... Alright. Like I said, I'm stuck on Reddit here in this thing here. Alright. My jam is mysterious force thing.
Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
Nope, disco.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine.
Sure.
It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Alright, so who are the
The
Seminoles?
South Island race, haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Indian archipelago.
Getting a lecture from a muscular racist.
Arrived here 4,000 years ago.
Yeah,
are the
so you were born and
future.
raised in the islands before you moved here.
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulimbuir are with me in my genetic dreams.
So
I
you
see
did
young
not come from the
Sim-
islands.
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
So you're not actually... So he's a poser?
He would be appreciative if you did not further chase this line of inquiry in front of the women.
So you're not really Seminoles, you're from Rivacol.
I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Rivachol. The
Rivachol.
city is central to the Simony strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate.
The culture is going to dominate the world.
You You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with, and never getting into the harbor.
So what do you think about all this, Kim?
I don't think anything about this. We are wasting our time having this conversation.
Kind of feeling that too.
Your pedomorphic friend is right. You should leave here with your tail between your legs, contemplating race extinction. I am an immovable obstacle.
Okay, could always kick you in the nuts.
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection.
Oh.
I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features.
Good lord.
This should dispel any doubt.
I'm not superior to you, you sure?
You exhibit forward projection of the jaw.
And what else?
It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in...
Okay.
This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer. You are a common criminal. An offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur la Clé.
Can I just show him a badge or something?
And possibly even the degenerate sheep herders of Ubi.
Interesting. So one of my... Yeah, whatever.
Your racial heritage is...
Whatever.
Right there. It's almost impossible to get it on unless you're both drunk. It's too scary when people are sober.
Alright. Okay, so I can't push this button. Oh, hello. So,
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians, because that won't get us anywhere.
why not? He was threatening. He actually injured me, dude. Arrest the son of a bitch.
I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that hook.
Okay. But he is the one trying to provoke me. No, technically I provoked him. I did do the fisticuffs on him. Look, I can't promise.
The lieutenant groans. That's right. You should do it again. It's the...
Alright. What do we got here? Oh, that weird... Oh, I could put that... Put that on and give me more physical instrument... functionality. Alrighty. What do we got here? In case of strike, press button behind guard. Okay. Sure. Alright. So we've learned a little bit. We now know there's a strike and some scabs, so my theory holds in a general sense, not a full sense, at least anyway. Alright, I guess at this stage I've just got to try and mess around and level up, but I'm not really sure what else to do. I think I've sort of done everything. I'll go around the other side of the...
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island.
Oh, that's impressive.
Toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Who is this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II.
What did they do?
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
Good lord, that is a big word.
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury,
Impressive.
starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers,
Ah.
the suzerain of Revachol.
Okay.
His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution.
So how did he do the entire treasury?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold. He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene, There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers.
That'd be painful.
Like some obese
The man certainly knew how to live.
That's my necktie. I got that. Shit. All right, cool. Yeah, there's no way that's true.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
Yeah, look, I don't want to know.
Philip III's ludicrous bronze likeness looks defiantly up into the sky.
All right, fine. Humanox covers the truck. All right. So that's as far up as I can go, and as far down as I can go on this side of the map. There is the bookstore with the thing that I can't lift at the moment. It's the shoreline. I can't go down there at the moment. Ah. Oh, there's a boat and some other stuff over here too. Oh, and there's a boat person.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Okay.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
Indeed, I will shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here. I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will.
Oh, finally, an official.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
All right.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even. The lieutenant is hatching some scheme.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery.
Thank
you.
you.
In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
Excellent.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
You're on a boat, mother...
Why, yes I am.
Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are.
Oh.
We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
We're on an archipelago?
Yes, we are.
Oh.
We are on Le Caillou.
Understood. But about this boat of yours...
She nods attentively.
I think I have a handle on the boat thing.
Good.
What does Wild Pines do?
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
Understood.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
So what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking?
I don't.
Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
Aha.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
Understood.
She nods.
What can you tell me about the lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
Oh.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57, and this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
Yeah, I lost it due to my unusual medical episode.
I see.
Yeah.
So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
It's possible after a night of heavy drinking, I lost all memory of my life and the world.
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond.
I've been having great difficulty with it, trust me.
I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
Thank you.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Alright, so how do I negotiate my way out of this?
She's a negotiator. Just float a favor at her. Insinuate.
Okay, surely there's some way I can demonstrate my law enforcement credentials.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Such as?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
Right.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or you can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Probably.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Excuse me for a moment, madam.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How'd you hope it was going to go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
Really? I thought it was going really well.
This woman is running circles around us.
Oh.
She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Look, it's an adventure RPG. We were always going to have to accept this quest from this NPC.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
Alright. Alright, we could just find my badge,
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large, and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
Alright then, we'll just get a really big magnifying glass.
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it.
Alright.
Time is of the...
You could request a new one from the station, but that would literally take months.
Alright. So... do you propose we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate.
I'm fairly certain it's all
Otherwise,
connected
she
anyway.
would claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it.
Okay.
What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
Yes, that's fair. Okay, let's get back to her then.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Tell us about the drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
And you want us to investigate?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dockworkers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
I'm sure it does.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
Am I going to need bolt cutters for this?
Unlikely, officer.
Okay.
I'm talking about the lorries. Once the ingredients reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they may be vulnerable.
Understood.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic
right,
jam
of
at the
course.
roundabout just
That
now.
makes sense.
Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment. I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Alrighty. Made up my mind about the investigation. Yes. I'll take the case and see what it yields.
According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I suspect the traffic jam won't disperse for a few more days. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Can I have some money?
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it? Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
Yeah.
A well-kempt, yet positively while dull. These are the kind within reason.
She's very sexy, yes.
Now look at you. You're poor.
Okay,
poor
right.
as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too.
Yes, I should make my own goddamn money by now.
Maybe you could ask her for some stock tips. That... Oh God, the lieutenant is here too.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance...
Thank you, that's all for now.
Detective.
Alrighty. Okay, so things are beginning to progress. So that's what we're going to leave it for today's session. And we're going to go talk to some lorry drivers next time. And hopefully find a way to get past a big burly man who broke the shit out of my hand and nearly killed me. It's a good thing I decided to heal myself during that particular situation. But I'm just going to find out how to stop throwing up when I try to investigate the damn body. This is getting so stupid. Anyway. For now, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble bard, Tim. And be sure to come back for the next session of Disco Elysium. Bye!